Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Studio Series Thundercracker. We're going to start off looking at the box. Right there it has a cool image of Thundercracker, number 9, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Hasbro, age 8 and up, Decepticon Thundercracker, Takara Tomy, Generations, Transformers Dark of the Moon. Another picture of Thundercracker. He is a Voyager class, if you didn't know that, which most of you probably do. There's another cool image of Thundercracker, which they changed this symbol for the Constructicons, but not the Decepticons. I find that weird. And there's two product shots on the back. It says Thundercracker, Transformers Dark of the Moon. Big screen inspired. Hold on. Big screen inspired. 35 steps. And another product shot. Words on the bottom. I'm not going to read that. If you want to pause the video, you can. And another Hasbro logo. Decepticons. Here's his stage, which looks awesome. We have an aerial battle and a bunch of explosions. Generations logo. Transformers Dark of the Moon, another Generations logo, Transformers, Autobots symbol with a copyright for some reason, number 9, Studio Series. And here is Thundercracker, which this arm, I know it's basically a repaint of the KSI boss from Age of Extinction, but this arm does not look like that. Those don't look the same. And I know he didn't really get a robot mode in the movie, or I don't even think he was in the movie at all, but he still looks really cool. Like I said, everything's basically a repaint with a little bit of remolds, like the head. Decepticon logos on the back. The original G1 colors scheme. I think these are supposed to be miniguns on his shoulder, and I don't know what the heck this is. I think it's a cannon and a minigun. Has some nice detail on the chest. A little bit of yellow, but I think that's like to put stands for the jet mode, because I think the chest goes on the bottom of the jet when he transforms. So I think that's what that's for. It says intake right there on his knee pad, whatever that's called. Back fins have the original G1 design on it. 3 missiles, turbines. For some reason, they gave him spider eyes. That mouth kind of reminds me of Shockwave from the movie. Shoulders go in and out. Nice design on there too. And if you want, you can actually this way. I just broke that off. These are very easy to pop off. There. Oh wait, I forgot to take out the gun. Gosh dang it. Okay. I wasn't doing this the first time. Okay, I got that back in. And this piece would go out. And you can do that with both sides. And it just gives him more of a G1 look, if you're into that stuff, which I am. But I don't keep it this way. You can, with whatever you have, your toy. Now the posability. These turbines back here are very easy to pop off. This one's a little more easy to pop off on mine than this one, but it's very frustrating sometimes. Alright, posability. These things right here can move up and down. You can pose this in any which way you want, like that. But it's supposed to go like this. You can open the cockpit up and put a Titan master in, but I don't have one with me right now. The landing gear is on an arm, so that opens in and out. He has that much posability in the elbow. It can do a full 360, go up, and a full 360, can go out at a 90-degree angle, and all that jazz. Like I said, the shoulders go in and out. Same thing with the joints on the other arm. This goes in and out due to transformation. The wrist goes all the way in due to transformation. This knee guard goes back and forth. It has a little over 90-degree bend at the knee. Foot can go all the way in, all the way out. And the foot also has a little bit of a tilt, so you can pose him and whatever. The wings, all three of the wings right here go in and out. This goes up like that, so you can have him shooting at whoever. They go up and down. I forgot to put this back. Head can do a full 360, and I think that's it. Oh no, I forgot the legs. It can go out a little over 90 degrees on both legs. Alright, so here he is next to Deluxe Class Jet Mode Shatter, Voyager Class Megatron, and Leader Class Jetfire. But for more of a accurate scale.
Done making that video yet?
And that's a more accurate scale, but it looks kind of weird when you do it with Jetfire. So I'm gonna take that, put them over here. Now for transformation. Now what I like to do is, hold on, my light fell over. What I like to do is take the turbines off so they're not in the way. They just pop off, they connect with those holes, and it has a peg right there. Right there. Now I'm gonna do that with both of them. Like I said, that one's very easy to take off on mine. I don't know about the other ones or anyone else's. Alright, so what I like to start with this arm. What you do is fold these all the way in. It's a little tricky, so you might have to push this little area back a little bit, and there. Now these, extend them, put the arms straight, and just fold them down. Do that with both sides of the arm or cone, and just connect them right at the tip. And there you have like a lance kind of thing going on. And then put this back, fold this all the way in, and make sure this is out like that. Fold, take the head here. Take it from behind these two things, the little miniguns on his shoulders, and push that up. And then there's another area where you can pull the head up and then turn it around. Alright, so now I think, yeah, you pull this arm out and then separate the legs. And there's an area, and only this leg can do this, so don't try to do it with this leg. But you have to fold that this way, and then pull this arm the rest of the way down, and then fold it right back. Now, like I said, make sure this is all the way out, and then fold it all the way back in. Make sure that shoulder piece is out. Fold it all the way down, and then turn the hand to where it's facing his head, and this peg is facing that way. Alright, now there is a tab right there, and there is a plug right there. So fold that and then align it and just tab that in there like that, and then fold that wing out, and there's the back of the jet. not as hard as the front, which I am. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said earlier, due to transformation, the ankles can go like that. Do that with both legs. Turn them to where they're facing out, like the front of the legs. Turn them that way. Turn them to the left. This one, turn to the right, and then pull them to where the feet are next to his head. Like that. And now, what you're gonna do with the comb, there are these tabs on both sides, and they will plug in, hold on, right in there. Now just push that into it, make sure everything's aligned, and there you go. There's the J. Well, not the full J. This part is the most frustrating part for me, because I don't know, I think it's this side. I can never get these all the way tabbed in. If you can, then you can, but on mine, I can't. Now, I think you're supposed to keep these straight. Hold on, this is going to pop out every time. Maybe that's never happened to me before, but now it is when it's on camera. Alright, and then alright, there's this area right here that I can stick my finger in, and the foot, like the leg, is just supposed to sit there. Like I said, I can never get it all the way in, but there is a tab right there, well, a plug right there that's supposed to tab in to that, and I can never get that. But if you can, that goes on both sides, and I just sit it there. Alright, so now I'm gonna attach the wings, since we're done with that. Alright, so the wings, take the gun off first. Like I said, this isn't way easier way. I kind of let this out. And you take this out, fold this. There is a tab right there that slides into that part. Make sure you lit this, or you could probably break this tab. But this gray part is actually supposed to flip up, and then you flip it down, and then fold this in, and then do that with both wings. I flipped this one, and if you can see that. Alright, oops. Take the gun off. Like, this is very easy to pop off. Sorry, I had to do something. And then fold the wing out, fold this out, and then there are tabs that just plug right into there. And if you're transforming it, you can just push it in, and then it's already tabbed in. Okay, so now for the jet. Alright, now there is a hole right there and a tab right there. You just plug those into each other. Now if you're one of those people that like parts forming, then it's going to be a little more frustrating to transform this guy for you. And then there is a tab right there that goes into this slot right there. And like I said, since mine doesn't even go all the way in, it's a little bit of a struggle for me to even tab that in, but you can just leave the wing there if you want, but if you want it fully transformed, you're probably gonna have to force it in. Alright, there we go. It's in. The leg still isn't. And then grab the other side and do the same thing. Like, this side is a lot easier to do on mine. I don't know if it might be the opposite on yours. They manufacture each one different. And alright, so now there's these tabs right here that will plug in to these. Hold on. That hole right there is kind of hard to see on the camera. And you just tab that in, or don't tab it in if you don't want it. And there's missiles. And do that on the other side too. Okay, now it's gonna fight me on this side. I don't like this side. Alright, so just do the same thing on that side too. And there we have, oh wait, no, not yet. Earlier, flip that out, and there we go. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's Studio Series Thundercracker in his jet mode. Now for detail, black nose tip, nose cone, whatever you want to call it. Very good design all the way down the jet. And like I said earlier, the chest is on the bottom of the jet, and there's a hole in the chest, which I don't have a stand or anything like that, but if you do, you can tab a stand right into there, and you can have him like whatever flying position you want. I didn't check to see if there are any other ones. It's the only one I can see so far, but I'm pretty sure you can plug it into any tab if you have the right ones. This can go up and down like that, like earlier. You can still do that. And can put a Titan Master in here. Like I said, I don't have one on me right now. That can go up and down. You can angle this. You can even have that facing down if you don't want that. But this is how it's supposed to go. You can have it laying down though. There's a lot of nice detailing on this. The turbines, guns, intake, and that minigun that was on his arm earlier is meant to be a thruster for the jet. You can, like robot mode, extend this if you want and leave it out like that, which kind of looks good, but for me, I prefer it in. It does require a tiny bit of force, so yeah. And if you want, alright, and those miniguns, hold on, Focus. There it goes. Those miniguns that were on his shoulders act as little wheels, but they can't move or anything, so that's just there to support it. And now for comparison. Here he is next to Studio Series Deluxe Class Shatter in her jet mode. Alright guys, that's all I can do for today. I will catch you in the next video.